former vice mayor and president of the fire department, Bobby Daniel, and other fire department members to give us an update and presentation on the new construction going on. So the floor is yours. And thank you for coming.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Mayor and the council members and the staff for allowing us to come before you in public. A few months ago, we were here confronted with a dilemma with property deeds and some other various legal snafus that held us up as we were trying to develop the potential to build a new building up here next to our existing firehouse. Well, we managed to get through all the muddy water, secured our loans, and the ground has been broke. The foundation has been poured. And I know it was curiosity, that's why I said we'd come back and make a presentation so that all could see what is coming about for the town. Tonight I have Assistant Chief Troy Robinson, Captain DJ Legg, Lieutenant Scotty Boyd, and our EMS Captain Libby Legg. Our Chief, Casey Dudley, called me. He was wanting to be here tonight. He was still in Roanoke. They're looking for their second child, and they're going to have a C-section 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So he's busy tonight. But we do thank you for the privilege to be able to share this with you. Currently, we have 37 members at the fire department. Now that's a combination of active and inactive lifetime members. We have some special members. We have strictly fire operations only, and some are strictly EMS operations only, and some are dual that have both qualifications or working to them. And we do have some members that are not yet qualified for either one yet, and they're working on it. And you've heard the same story all through the Highlands that volunteerism is at a tremendous low, and we need people who are interested and want to be an active part in their community. To be an EMS provider, it's a long road, 168 plus hours, state testing, and it's not easy, but it's very rewarding. And we just need a lot of people. Firefighters are the same way. Now we have to be firefighter 1 or an internal in-house approval with limited capabilities. But so we're working pretty well. We've been doing, it's not too bad with what we have. We can always use more. All right, let's get to the important part. As many people have seen that up the street here, that there's been a lot of scratching in the ground, and there is some work going on up there. So what you are seeing up there, I hope everybody can get a chance to see this.
Bobby, I'll hold it for you.
I don't know, where we going? This is...
They had it the right way.
No, they got, no, this is the way, right here. They dropped on this particular drawing, one of our entrances is not here. This would be Railroad Avenue down here, 3rd Street. This is a 5,175 square foot building that's going in. It's 115 feet by 45. This will be an entrance or exit from the back side of the building, where it's going to be connected with a breezeway when we figure out exactly between what steel stanchion we're going to come through to be able to come into the building. So the guys, and we'll get to the next one. But this is what you're seeing up there right now. When you drive by up there, and you will see danger tape around it. I don't know if our quartermaster got the trespassing signs, but we had some problems up there with children on the foundation, running around with bicycles, tricycles, and whatever. We don't want anybody to get hurt. and we certainly don't want to be sued for anything. So those of you who have any control of your kids or something else, and might say something, say, hey, please stay away, because there's danger there for children. Some adults is dangerous, don't do it. But anyway, once this is done, plumbing's put in and all that good stuff, this is what it's going to look like. All right. Let me come on here. I don't mean to I can't get it right people's way. But anyway, again, this is Railroad Avenue. We're here in front. So we do two entrances here. One goes to this side of the building, one goes to this side. There's another entrance back here that take care of this side. There'll be a entrance pad there and an entrance pad here. These are architectural shingles. It'll be vertical board and batten siding on the outside, and that is what the outside is going to look like. And now I'll show you what the inside is, but this is a very important part. Just right, Troy. Here we go. All right, we're going to do this a little backwards this time, because it's easier. Well, I better do it this way so y'all don't get confused. All right, hold it up. Hold it up. All right, again, this is Railroad Avenue here in 3rd Street. This is the back door that we're going to attach to the existing, this is the front door, I'm sorry. This is right here, I'm getting confused now. This is the entrance that I told you to the left half of the building. This one here being to the middle, this one here to the right, the back exit there. Now what you're looking at are two portions of building. To the right side is dedicated for our load center, storage space. We have an exercise room, a bay area here for the crew to sit down, do what we want to do, TV, kind of a lounge, and we have 3 offices. One will be used for training with computers that the guys can sit down and take their courses that they have to take. We have 2 crew rooms with bunk beds. One's a women's room, one's a men's room. When we have extra things going on and we have to be man the station around the clock, or if we get so busy with and we get more providers to help with the crew. Each of those have separate bathrooms and showers, and also they can lock the door so that the public come in and the other guys here can use it as well. When we go over here, this is the pride of everything. Besides, this is for us as providers, but this is a luxury for us and the community. This side of the building here is a training room, meeting room, and it's a community center that we can rent out. People can rent it out for various things, just what they want. It's going to have 88 bathrooms in it, storage space for tables and chairs, and a really huge kitchen. 2 stoves, 2 sinks. This whole back area is a kitchen area with serving window. So we have all that. This is also a disaster assembly area as well for the town when we get everything set up. We are in the process of getting ready to get final quotes and stuff on proposals for a generator. The generator that the town gave us that we lugged up from the other end is completely seized up. It's worthless. We've had specialists come in and take a look at it, so it'll be in the scrapyard. But this is going to be a well-used building, and we're looking forward to serving the community in many ways with this, and we hope that the town will appreciate a nice building down there and to be able to use the facilities when they're needed. It's been a long road. This building started out, the cost of this building started out at like $428,000. And because of all the delay and everything that we've been through, concrete prices went up, lumber went up. We're running about close to $434,000 right now. So things aren't cheap, but we're going to have a building that's going to be here for many years. Jameson LLC, Design LLC in Daleville is the designer. So we had to scratch around and we started out with pencil and paper designing what we wanted to do, and it cost us $10,000 just to have these plans drawn up. And we're going to recoup $4,000 of it back when the building's completed. So they've worked with us very well. The bank Logicot is the bank that's doing the funding for us. They've been a help for many years with various needs of the fire department. We did try to go through the local banks, but had no luck. We did, as it was mentioned up here in the meeting, we did secure a $500,000 loan, $500,000. And that is to do improvements, which would mean one of them was a new heating system for the existing firehouse and to do some needed things that haven't been done in the old firehouse for many years. Some of the things that we hope to wish for, we may not get to do. But we want to, one thing that money will help to provide all the furniture and everything we need to put in here. Lastly, October is Fire Prevention Month. We want to remind everybody, change your batteries and your smoke detectors. Check on things around the house, the combustible materials, etc. You'll hear the routine in the next couple of weeks. We are going to have a fund drive this year. We have not had a fund drive in town for a few years, but this year we're going to have a fund drive again, and we're going to be coming around. Our goal is not just to leave a letter in your door, but to knock on the door and talk to you and tell you what's going on, and invite you to come down and see what you have here in town. So with that in mind, we're hoping that it'll help out quite a bit. We have, it's not like we didn't care anymore. We didn't need to ask the town for money. We didn't need to ask because we didn't really need it. You know, and I'm not saying we're sitting on money, but we were able to take care of it and not take off the town. So now, we hope that the town will be a part of this and hopefully make some donations to the fire department. Are there any questions?
Bobby, I think I can speak on behalf of council, I know, and pretty much everybody in town, and when I say that it's quite an impressive endeavor for y'all to undertake this. And it's a huge, huge move and investment into the future of the fire department for many generations. And the fire department in Iron Gate's been here for a long time. 1934. We know exactly how long, I knew it's been a long time. It's always, from what I understand, had a superb reputation in the area. Been known for the equipment that it has and the commitment of its members. And I, for one, feel that we're very fortunate to have y'all and your crews there looking after us when we need you in times of emergency and sickness. And to me, it's a comfort level to know that just a couple blocks away, somebody's going to come and help. And I appreciate it, and I think that everybody here appreciates it. And in response to the fact that y'all are going to do a fundraiser this year, I think that's a good move because it helps the citizens who aren't able to volunteer feel like they have a little bit of commitment and ownership to support the guys and women who can volunteer. So on behalf of everybody, thank y'all very much. We appreciate what you do. Any way we can help you, all you have to do is ask. We'll be there for you just like y'all are there for us.
And we're just like any other organization. There are times when we get calls and we're in between shifts, bad times of day, we don't have a crew. Looking for a chance to answer, and we help put the board with mutual aids and all that. There are times when we're hurting for people and they're hurting for people too. So we all work together.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate everybody and your support.
We're proud of you.